Hey YouTube, this is Southern Prepper 1. I'm going to review a box for you. I've reviewed this about a year ago. And since then, they've contacted me and would like me to test the same machine. It's the exact same machine. So I jumped at it because I wanted to compare a brand new machine to an older machine that I've used and abused. As you know, there's no power in the shop. And about a month ago, we put in a refrigerator, a regular household freezer on top, refrigerator on the bottom, and we're running it off of the FFpower. We have it hooked up to one solar panel on the roof. I think it's a 120 watt panel. Tomorrow we're going to be hooking up 400 watts to it, but I trust the machine enough where I have a freezer full of meat in there, and I keep our milk and I keep our eggs, our fresh eggs in there. So far I've had no problems. This machine is the backbone of what we use around here, especially in the building over there, because it's so portable, easy to carry, and it charges quickly. This is the FFpower. It weighs about 48 pounds. They put a 2,000 watt inverter in it, and it also has a 2,000 watt hour lithium iron phosphate battery. The inverter is a pure sine wave inverter, and this box is rated up to 3,500 cycles. This box over here doesn't even have close to that, but it has probably over 100 cycles in this one. And what we do is we take it from 100 to 0. I do not recommend you doing that, but I want to test it. I want to make sure this thing works. I have the luxury of getting these for free, so if I abuse a machine more than you do, please let me abuse it. So don't take your machine down to 0 if you can help it, but it's rated to do it, and so far we've had 0 problems. Right now, this machine, not this machine, but another machine just like this, is running that refrigerator freezer, keeping it going. So I check it every morning, and if I need to, because I only have 100 watts going to it, I'll swap it out with one of the other FFpower. So I can go 24 hours pretty much with no problems. If I get a little bit of sun, definitely over 24 hours. So we're going to up the ante over there, and we're going to put 400 watts of power on it, so I don't have to worry about it as much. So this machine is no frills. There's absolutely no frills on that. So if you're looking for an app, if you're looking for Bluetooth or Wi-Fi or this crazy touch screen, this is not the machine for you. If you want to power a refrigerator or lights during a blackout or a storm, this is definitely the machine. It's very easy to use. It is the most user-friendly machine that I have tested. The display is nice and big, and I want a nice big display because I don't carry my reading glasses around with me, so having that where I can see it is very, very profitable for me. So in this machine, they have 12 volts. They have the cigarette lighter. They have all your attachments you're going to need for your 12 volts. Next to it is your USB. It has all of your USB ports that you're going to need. It has a light on it. It's not that bright, but it's just enough. If you need to get this thing running in a power outage, you have plenty of light to get everything hooked up. The display is big enough where you can see. It will tell you how much time you have left on the charge if you're charging it, or how much time at the current use that will be discharged. On the one side, you have 6 AC plugs, so plenty of plugs. On the other side gives you the capability to charge it. You have your standard plug that will come with it. It does not have the big brick that's built into it, so that's sort of nice. And it also has your solar or your car charging. It will give you the ability to charge it from a solar panel with your MC4. So you can plug your MC4 into this solar panel, a folding solar panel, or a glass panel, and you can charge it. The reason that we use these around here constantly is because of the charge rate. I want to be able to charge this very quick. If I'm using a generator, I need to charge it quick, because if I'm in a grid down or a storm and I don't have power, I don't want to run that generator to just charge this for hours and hours. So this has the ability to charge at 1,100 watts through grid power or through your generator. That's a lot. That's more than most of these medium-sized machines. It has the ability to charge with solar, 500 watts. The neat thing about this machine is you can have it plugged into your generator, and you can have it also plugged into your solar panels. So if your solar panels aren't doing enough and you need to get this thing topped off, plug it into your generator and it will charge at 1600 watts. That's a lot. So in less than an hour and a half, you can get this thing totally charged up and ready to go. You can charge it with your car charger, but it's just so much slower. So there's no frills on this machine. So if you're looking for frills, this is not your machine. But if you're looking for just a basic unit to keep power on the refrigerator, freezer, for sure this is the one to go with. We've used and abused them. It's been over a year. I have not had a single problem on any of the machines that they've let me test. Now, charging it, I definitely recommend glass permanent panels. The reason I recommend that is it's nice to have it up and running right now so you can use a little bit, making sure everything's working. The folding panel, and this folding panel is a great folding panel. I'll do more tests on it because it's actually doing better than one of my solid glass panels, and they're both 200 watts. And so it's really got me scratching my head saying, wow, why is this panel doing better than the glass panel? So this is a 200 watt panels. The other day I was getting 180 watts out of it, and I wasn't getting 180 out of my glass panels. So I don't typically recommend folding panels, only if you're like in a condo or an apartment where you can't put panels outside, then you have to go with the folding. Or if you're getting this to go camping, a folding panel will definitely go great with this. But for a grid down situation, having panels that you can leave outside in the rain is important. So this machine was a deal. They've made it a blowout special. I'll be honest with you, I think they got a warehouse, they just got the shipment in and they want to move them. Typically they sell for about $1,200, $1,300. I've seen them up to $1,400. They have it marked down right now, and it's just on Amazon. I'll give you the link for $999. They're running a special, a $50 off coupon. So if you look at the price, just click that little coupon. It's $950. That's by far the cheapest one that I have seen, other than a really small one that doesn't have the 2,000 watt hour battery or the 2,000 watt inverter. So it brings it down to $950. So if you do the math on it, it's like 48 cents, something like that, 48 cents a watt hour, which is by far the cheapest that's out there. Also, they have a 5-year warranty, so it sort of blows my mind. And I understand why they have a 5-year warranty, because these machines and the other two that we have are abused every day. We take them from 100 to 0 numerous times a day, using them outside with power equipment or in either one of those shops, because as you know, there's no grid power over there. So it's actually good. It'll be sort of a sad day when I get more power or grid power over there, because I won't use these as much, so I won't be testing them and thoroughly testing them as much every day. So if you're looking for a machine under $1,000, 5-year warranty, no frills, super fast charge on this. And probably another feature I should mention is the uninterrupted power supply. So if you need to keep a computer running, it works. Some of them on the cheaper units, they're too slow. This one is fast enough, so if you have to keep that computer running, you'll have no problem. So if you got any questions, please contact me, southernprepper1@yahoo.com. I will talk to you individually about your needs. Every person probably needs an individual machine. You might say, I need more power. We can find a machine that has more power, but for 90% of the people, this machine can get by. Plus, if you need more power, you can always get another unit. I like having 2 units because if one breaks in a worst case event, you still have a unit. You know, you could get 1 unit, and some companies have spare batteries, but if that unit goes, you're pretty much worthless. So any questions, let me know. I'll be glad to help you. This one has been used and abused by us here on the homestead, and it's passed every test, and it has been passing every test for over a year. This one's the older one. Thanks for watching.